guys.
Nick, with all the uncertainty around the quarterback spot, who's going to take most of the first team reps that practice today?
Yeah, we'll go out there. I probably don't usually going to tell you guys who's what reps or anything like that, but we got a plan of what we want to do, and we'll see how today goes and how warm-ups go and how individual goes, and then into 7-on-7, then team.
What do you remember about Ian Book and what compelled you to bring him back?
Yeah, Ian, obviously highly productive college career. That we had an opportunity to get him after he had played a little bit in New Orleans. Really enjoyed our time with him when he was here, and had some high hopes for him. Obviously, we didn't keep him around, but that was for different circumstances as far as other guys, stepping up and playing good. But yeah, really liked him. It's like the person, like the player, has played and started a game in the NFL and has played a lot. Had played good football for us in the preseason, and so familiar with a lot of things that are here, and excited to have him.
Is it fair to say that his signing is related to the uncertainty of Jalen's status?
Yeah, again, opportunity to add Ian here this week, and took that advantage of that opportunity.
Nick, is there anything you can tell us about how Jalen's feeling, how he's doing? Is he in the building?
He's in the concussion protocol, so not a lot I can comment on that. We'll get you an update after today.
How comfortable are you to have a guy like Kenny with that starting experience in case he'd have to pull that trigger?
Yeah, very, very much so. We feel good about that. We feel good about that room. Like I said, Howie's done a great job of building depth here, right? And this isn't, when Jalen was out in our game this week, he wasn't the first starter to have to miss some time, and so and that's what's great part about a team. You hate when you lose a guy and they're not able to go, but it gives other people opportunities to step in and play, and I think that's what's happened consistently here this year, from Fred Johnson to Isaiah Rodgers to Grant Calcaterra, and so I'm excited about this team. I'm excited about the depth that we have, and Kenny's included in that.
Kenny was mostly a starter his first 2 years. When he came here as a backup, how has he embraced that, and what has he brought to that position?
Yeah, I think just very professional, wanting to learn new things and continue to grow his game. I just think he's been great for the room and a great addition to the room. So I just felt like he's treated it from day one as how's he get better every day and not worry about the circumstances that he's in, but how's he get better every day? And I've seen improvement from the moment he stepped in here.
Is Kenny's status still uncertain for Sunday?
Yeah, again, we'll get you that. You saw the report the other day. We'll see how practice goes today, where he is today, and then we'll get you the report tomorrow. But we'll see.
Nick, obviously AJ and Devontae are great players, but would you like to see somebody else involved as far as receiving goes? Do you think makes you a more dangerous offense when you do have multiple guys beyond the top two?
Again, we do a lot. Like the pass game, always going to run through those guys. They're so dynamic of players. I think what's unique about us is that not a lot of teams have the two 1A receivers like we do, and so you want to give them opportunities. You want to give them chances. You can't always predict where the ball is going to go. I mean, that's the different defenses take the quarterback different places with the football. And so there's opportunities for guys. I feel good about, Saquon being a threat to catch the football, no doubt. I feel really good about when Dallas is in and Grant Calcaterra, that they're threats to catch the football, and you kind of combine their stats and see the production that they've had. And I do still feel really good about our third wide receiver with Jahan. And the other guys that are filling into that role as well. Different things call for some different guys to be in there. So I'm, again, a lot of different options for us to be able to throw the ball to. It's a good problem to have.
Would you like to see a situation where you could get some of your main guys, rest over these last two games? If the situation presents itself. I mean, obviously, with the number one seed almost out of reach, would that be a factor in how you play these last two games?
Yeah, we're just worried about being Dallas right now. And this is a good football team that has played really good football over the past month, and all our focus and attention is on them. And the things we need to do to have success against them, and we have to be on our stuff because it's a good football team, it's coached well, and with good players.
What's most different about them than what you saw however many weeks ago was it down in Dallas?
Yeah, again, as you watch them, they have a lot of good players that make a lot of plays, and so that's what your focus is on in every single time. And then you have more intel for them because you've played them so many times, and that maybe not Coach Zimmer, but have so much respect for Coach Zimmer and the coordinator and the head coach. He's been in this league for a very long time. But as you prepare for that first one. You see 11. You see 11 flying around everywhere. You see Bland flying around everywhere. And I know they have some, Diggs is out and 13 is out, but they still got good player, really good defensive line. Kendricks, we'll see where he is at the end of this week, obviously. But really good players all over the place. And I'm specifically speaking of obviously defense right now. And so you got good coaching combined with good players, and going into that first game, that's what we thought, right? We didn't really think about how they were playing or certain things as far as their record at time. We just know how good the football team is, and it's still the same thing going into this game. And that's the same thing can be said for the offense with that offensive line, and also with Lamb and Cooks and all the guys that they have over there. And obviously Cooper Rush plays good football when he's in, very efficient. And then you got, a very dangerous special teams unit with Turpin. Always a danger to do great things with the football. And so, like I said, going into the first game and going into this game, we see a dangerous team that's well coached with really good players. They have, so we have to be on our game to go out there and play well.
Nick, why did you feel compelled to call and apologize to Zach Ertz?
No, I'll just keep all my conversations with any guys private. I got a lot of respect for Zach. Great football player, great person to be around. I really got a lot of respect for Zach and all the good things that he's done in my relationship with him.
Britton Covey's been a full participant the last few weeks, but still listed with a neck. Is he inactive because of the injury, or is it just a depth thing?
Yeah, I won't get into that. You've seen the injury report. Got a lot of confidence in Britton and the things that he can do.
But
couple more?
Does that mean when he's full, that means he can participate in practice? Does that mean he's able to participate in the game?
Yeah, again, not going to get too much into that. But like I said, have a lot of confidence in Britton and the player and the person.
I just clarify on the quarterbacks. Is this a situation where you have a good sense of what it's going to look like, and you just want to keep quiet for for competitive reasons? Or are you still waiting to find out?
I'm still waiting to find out. Probably a little bit of both, to be quite honest with you. A little bit of both, but still waiting to find out. There's a lot again, as you guys know, like when you're in concussion protocol, I have no say in that, and Jalen has no say in that. That's completely up to the doctors, as it should be.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, again, you'll see today.
With Vic on Tuesday mentioned Bryce Huff only worked in individuals. Is that a calculated ramp up, or are you guys trying to feel where he is?
Yeah, anybody that comes out of injury, you got to ramp them up. Everybody's a little different at how you have to do that. That was what we did with Bryce, and we'll see as it progresses.
All right. Thanks, folks.
Thank you.